My name is Oliver Sam. I'm the head of the International Office London for the Agency for Foreign Investment and Export Promotion of Republic of Macedonia. Basically, I'm here to promote Macedonia, different sectors, one of them being the tourism, to the British public in terms of what we offer for potential for visitors and also for businesses, in terms of we give subsidies and other benefits for foreign tour operators and travel agents that they offer Macedonia. It's situated in Southeast Europe. It's only 2.5 hours by plane from London. Basically, we are a country with lots of history since Alexander the Great, as you might probably studied about him. Not many people in the UK know that Macedonia exists at present time. Macedonia offers to the visitors different types of holidays, from skiing to sun holidays lying around the beaches, etc. Even though we are landlocked countries, we have few famous lakes, one of them being Ohrid Lake, which is also UNESCO protected. And next to the Ohrid Lake, there is the city of Ohrid, where, just to mention one example, has like 365 churches for every day of the year, so during centuries, so which is quite interesting for tourists when they come to see and to feel the energy in those churches that were built maybe 15, 16 centuries ago. At the same time, not many people know in the UK that Mother Teresa, she was born in the capital city of Skopje, and she lived there until she was 21 years of age. Other, I would say, interesting points I would like to mention is the Kokino Observatory from the megalith times, which on the NASA list of most important ones in the world, it's number 2. We do advertise mainly because we want to cover the whole world. For the last 5-6 years, we've been advertising on CNN. We have 2 brands, Macedonia Timeless and Invest in Macedonia as well. Macedonia Timeless is more for tourism. And most of the websites, the hoteliers' websites and travel agents' websites, associations, they do speak English, and all the info is bilingual in Macedonian and English language. And they do promote themselves. Every opportunity they have, they go to fairs. One of them being a couple of weeks ago, it was me and a few of my colleagues attending a RITEX event, which was promoting countries to the British tour operators, the possibilities and what they can expect once they get there. I know it's difficult, especially for a country that is not well known in Great Britain, but we are doing our best, and we are open to any company can approach us, even small or big travel agent or tour operator. We are open for cooperation, and we are quite hospitable as well in terms of when someone comes and visits Macedonia. And finally, I would like to mention that we do also FEM tours, 3 to 5 days, and the costs are covered by us, by the Macedonian government. We are targeting all the sectors, all age groups. We cater for all age groups, interests, income, different income levels. As I mentioned before, we do offer from skiing to sun tourism, relaxing times also for senior citizens, for instance. Macedonia, predominantly it's a mountainous country, so even in the summer, because obviously south of Europe is quite hot, many people, they go on holidays in the mountain because of the breeze, the nice air, clean environment, etc. Also, we offer in the Lake Ohrid, the town by the Lake Ohrid, which is also called Ohrid, lots of clubs, good nightlife. Visitors famous world DJs, they come there. Also, we are on the map on many famous bands as well. Like a couple of weeks ago, Simple Minds had a concert in Macedonia. So we are there on the map, but we need people to come and see for themselves and then to spread the word, basically. The biggest challenge for a country like Macedonia is the exposure, because if we don't get lots of exposure in a country like United Kingdom, if we have only exposure with one advert, or if we are present with a stand in one show, it's not enough. We have to have constant exposure to be there, to be present in the media, in the fairs, different travel shows, maybe in competition, food competition. So the name, like the other countries, like our neighbor, for instance, Croatia, did it over the last 10 years. They became like a brand name in the Balkan Peninsula, and Montenegro as well, after Croatia. So we want to be the best next thing in the Balkans, and that's why we welcome anyone to come and visit us. For this year, Macedonia is number 9 destination on Lonely Planet, which we are proud of that, obviously. For a small nation like and country like Macedonia, that gained independence only 22-23 years ago, we are quite proud to be among the countries like Brazil, Mexico, Sweden, etc., that are well-known countries in the world. We are quite proud that the first white wine outside France to get 94 points by Richard Parker, the world-famous, renowned sommelier. It's a Macedonian wine that also we are trying to spread the message to the world that apart from history, modern tourism, extreme sports, we also offer wine tourism as well. I'm from the capital, Skopje, so not being biased, but it's really a lovely city. Especially in the last few years, the city center has been redeveloped, and sometimes when I have friends from United Kingdom visiting Macedonia, they're saying, Oliver, I feel like I'm in London, because also we have double-decker buses, we have cable car from the city center to the top of the mountain that it's above the city Skopje. Then I would say Mavrovo National Park, which is northwest of Macedonia. It's lovely to visit this region in summer as well as in winter. In winter, obviously, for skiing. In summer, there is like artificial lake there for fishing and just relaxing. Definitely, I would recommend Ohrid, which I've explained before. It's UNESCO protected city. It offers like history, modern tourism, great food, relaxed atmosphere, hospitable. I mean, the local people are really hospitable. And I shouldn't forget the wine tours in Macedonia, where a visitor can even get involved in the winemaking, wine sampling, also to learn which wine with which food goes, and sample also delicious traditional Macedonian food. And finally, from all this other, because I would recommend Macedonia, it's not a big country, so I think within 2 weeks, anyone who comes, they can go through all these points and many others places. They can visit all of Macedonia, basically. And lastly, I would mention the northeast part of Macedonia. There are a few nice mountains there with quite modern hotels for relaxation, spa resorts, etc.